Yes, thank you very much, Joe and Captain Kaplan. We are, of course, back on over at the analysis desk. And wow, some wombo combos coming out there from the Lemon Dogs. You know, they arrived very, very late last night.
Yeah,
last so team to managed to get very much the last team to arrive by a whole day.
Yeah.
But the fact is, as Jason just mentioned, you know, they had a month to prepare for that first week of DreamHack, that Super Week. They've only had effectively a day, 2 days to practice and prepare for this one. They've come up against SK Gaming and they just look so confident.
One of the things that played into their favor is they got comfort picks. You know, we talked about the champions. You've seen Caitlyn was actually banned out against Tabs. It was done last week as well. And we're saying, well, can he play other ADs to the same level? And the answer is yes. We had Zoro Zero and Malphite again. You had Nukeduck playing Cassidy. He plays Cassidy all the damn time in solo queue. They know these champions. They are comfortable with them, and they played them perfectly well.
And like you talked about, the fact that Zoro Zero, he basically got them through the promo series with Malphite. He is one of the confident picks. But it was all about the wombo combos that kept coming out, and they kept coming out non-stop. You know, as soon as someone was caught, everybody would pile in. It wasn't a simple case of they weren't deciding. Like, I mean, Ocelot at the top, the first blood, you think back to that one, that was simply a case of hook, slam, boom, dead.
It was one into the other, and they stacked it perfectly. They weren't on top of one another. It was, you know, spaced out correctly. And that actually brings us to the replay. It's about 17 minutes 50 on the clock, and the game was incredibly close. Let's actually just jump in here so I can quickly show you the statistics. There's 1,000 gold that separates these teams. 1 kill. I mean, you can see it's just so good. As we start the replay, pay very careful attention to Candy Panda's positioning, because the rest of Lemon Dogs are focusing on the dragon. Dexter actually misses Nasus by a hair and catches onto Candy Panda. And the main thing that turned this fight away from SK Gaming is the focus. Every single member of Lemon Dogs focuses one target after the other. Now they turn their attention to Ari. They realize she's a bit out of distance. And you see the crescendo, locks up 3. It allows the chain of corruption. And look at how all of them turn. The call is Kevin. Even Zoro Zero, who was 1 or 2 steps away from punching Candy Panda, he steps back to finish off Nami there. And obviously Candy Panda getting wrapped up right at the end. It was pretty much the story of all of these engagements. Lemon Dogs, they found their target, they stuck to him, and they got him down.
But SK, they almost pulled off a couple of plays in there, and they just lacked that little bit of damage towards the end. They pulled off, they went very aggressive, very ballsy. I mean, you saw our Ocelot going through on Ari, going through on the blue buff and trying desperately to get those kills, but they just didn't quite have the damage to back it up by the time they got there.
The problem is it came too late.
Yeah.
The problem is by the time they made those big plays, they were so far behind that they couldn't make them stick. So, you know, you're talking about where you teleport into the river, came in from behind, and they just did not have the damage to pick it up. So, yes, SK had moments of goodness and awesome, but they need to do it earlier to give themselves an advantage.
And very interesting to see the Genji build coming out from Tabs this time around. Looking very casual, by the way, I might note, in the corner. Sat there.
Back.
Yeah, very sat back. I can't do that. But we are, of course, going to go across to the stage. We do have an interview. One of the players, Shox, is standing by with Dexter.